Amy Peck Music. This is the second video in a series of 3 where we're talking about singing basics. This time we are talking about your resonance and where your voice is placed. Here are little tips. So a lot of times we think, that's very much in my throat. We're actually not singing from your throat. You have resonating pockets in your skull where the sound is going to vibrate. And you want to think about the air coming through your throat and the sound up here. Whether it's aiming your sound right here, some people say bite an apple and get that sound right there. Take your tongue and feel along your teeth. Those are your teeth. And then take it back a little. You'll feel that ridge, that hard part. That's called the dental ridge. Slide back a little more. That's your hard palate. A lot of times we want to send the sound to the dental ridge. And then slide back, it gets soft. So to help your placement, you want to breathe in and lift that soft palate. That doesn't mean get tight here. It's going to feel like this. And then forward with your sound. So this is a lot, I know, but once you master it, you're going to feel so comfortable. So instead of, if I have a flat palate, think, and then send it forward. So the sound is going to be progressively more focused, and that's what you want. Now let's talk about the difference between head voice and chest voice. I know there's a lot of discrepancy and a lot of people saying a lot of things, so this is my personal philosophy on it. I think when I was young, I struggled with what texture do I use where, what voice, head voice or chest voice. And I want to impress on you that it is all your voice. It is all your voice, and all you're doing is making choices, preferably ahead of time and not in the moment. But for the head voice, you want to think like a reversed megaphone, pointed and then open in the back. Imagine you're eating something hot, right? There's all that space. So to get to the head voice, E and oo are very helpful because the tongue's down in the back and the sound is forward. So do a couple with me. First, you can start with the siren to get up there. Ooh. Ooh. A lot of air. Ooh. 3 more. Ooh. Feel the sound right here. One more. Lots of space and forward motion. Now with the E, sometimes even when you're singing, I heard once that a teacher suggested having a sight smile. 2 reasons. 1, it helps you lift your palate, just make sure you don't get tense. And 2, all emotion comes from a smile. Whether we're happy or we're sad, right? Everything comes from a smile. And singing, performing, is not just an audio art. It's also visual. So you need to keep that in mind. But, so have that little smile, relax. We're going to do V. V is a voiced consonant. I like to use it because you can sing through it. V, 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 V. Now make sure you're not V, V, right? Open your mouth inside. It's going to be a room that never changes, like a big square. V, 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 V. Keep your teeth open. You have to think about the sound has to get past your teeth. If I just open my mouth, V, V, the teeth are in the way. So think about back here. V, 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 V. 2 more. V, 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 V. Last one. V, 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 V. Excellent. Now, the chest voice. So the reason that these feel so differently is because you are actually using different muscles. So there is the head voice and the chest voice, and then everything in the middle is a mix of both, even if you don't feel it. So the chest voice muscles are going to be the exact opposite, like a megaphone. So you're going to think wide and comes to a point in the back. Na is a great one. Never. So you're going to think Na, 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 na. Again, with that big square. Let's go up a little bit. Let's start low and go high. Na, 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 na. Try to move your tongue more than your jaw. Na, 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 na. Two more. Na, 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 na. Last one. Na, 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 na. We'll get into support later because it's super important. But your mouth placement, you're still feeling it up here. Some people shy away from that mask feeling because they don't want to be nasally. Let me assure you, the only reason that you would be nasally is if you're singing incorrectly in the mask and your tongue comes up and you don't have enough space for the air to come out your mouth, so then it has to come out your nose. So make sure, ooh, ah, everything you do has a lot of space inside your mouth. Your tongue muscle is actually giant. It's huge. You should look up a video. It's very huge. So you got to get that thing out of the way. Get it out of the way and then keep it forward. Another thing to do to see if you're nasally or not is if you go any exercise, my, plug your nose. My. It should feel the same. Sound the same, feel the same. That's how you know that you're not nasally at all. And if it doesn't, adjust. Bye. Right? So those are good exercises to do. Just keep it wide and open. Again, going back to that, your whole body is your instrument. That's so important. So use your mask, use your lift, and use relaxed open space. If you would like to work one-on-one, check out my website, send me an email. If you would love me to upload a different video on something, also send an email. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.